What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony AJ Big Femi Joshua. Anthony Joshua has revealed his latest physique in the progress of the build-up of the biggest British fight in boxing history, and it's safe to say that he is looking unbelievably in shape. Promoter Eddie Hearn eased public nerves over the state of the fight negotiations when he confirmed it this week that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury has put the ink to the paper. With the news coming this week and the two-fight deal has been signed, all eyes turn to the training camps and getting into shape ahead of the heavyweight showdown. AJ's physique. Joshua has faced heavy criticism over the years of his physique and its supposed usefulness in the boxing sphere, not least from his opponent, the Gypsy King. Fury has often called Joshua a bodybuilder and used this to highlight a perception from some quarters of the media cohort and the fan base that Joshua is more of an Instagram fighter or male fitness model than a proper fighter. After Anthony Joshua outboxed Andy Ruiz in their first fight, that means the second fight. This is a typo. He didn't outbox him in his first fight. Concerns over his pure boxing abilities were brought into the forefront of workplace conversations and an odd quirk of the sport of boxing. Some people even suggested that his career could be over if he lost a rematch. As the Andy Ruiz loss was Joshua's first coming in an already huge successful world championship winning career, his demise was hugely exaggerated. A leaner and more boxing savvy Joshua duly demolished Ruiz, there you go, in a rematch. However, Tyson Fury has been keeping alive and well the perception of Joshua's training plan before the imbalance. Joshua took to Twitter yesterday to show off his impressive work in the gym. He posted a couple pictures of himself working the body bag along with the caption, "God himself does not judge until the end of days. Why should I?" Those are the words of Tyson Fury of Anthony Joshua. And I'm looking at him and he looks ripped. How do I counterpunch this? This is nothing new. When have you seen Anthony Joshua fat? You haven't really. You've seen him bulkier. You've seen him bigger. You've seen him look like the fitness model / bodybuilder, okay? Because he does get flack for that. But at the end of the day, when you stay in the type of shape that AJ's in, you don't really, unless something happens like off the grid, it's nothing going to be really significant, okay? Unless he gets slimmer, okay? That's the only thing that you can notice on Joshua like he did back in late 19. He looked a little heavier against Pulev, and I think he's looking for the sweet spot on where he should fight Tyson Fury, because you guys remember Tyson Fury came in at 273 against Wilder? Wilder was 231 himself, I believe, and he was 273. That said, I think at the end of the day, I think Anthony Joshua is training for the fight of his life, and I do believe that he is training past Fury, but I think he should only focus on Fury right now. That's why I don't care for him saying, hey, this, that, the other. Okay, that's fine, but let's get this fight done. Let's get this fight signed, sealed, and delivered. And let's see how you work out in this fight with Tyson Fury, your old sparring partner that you perceived in 3 rounds to beat the shit out of back in the day, Counterpunch. So at the end of the day, I think that Joshua's going to always look ripped. This is no big news. I was asked to counterpunch this, and here it is. Anthony Joshua will never look like a slouch because he works hard in the gym. He's always wanting to learn, and he's a workaholic when it comes to the gym. So at the end of the day, him looking shredded and this, that, and the other, he's always going to look this way. I don't think we'll ever see a catfished style picture of Joshua, okay? This is not like anyone else. Now, did the bulk hurt Anthony Joshua? At a time it did. I feel it did. Based on what we don't know about Anthony Joshua, what we do know is the man came in heavier. The man came in, or he had stamina issues. And you have to relate that to the weight gain due to gaining muscle mass. If your body naturally cannot handle that muscle mass, your oxygen, your blood flow, your stamina, all that will drop. Why? Because if you're doing something high compact, running, fighting, fishing, swimming, well, not fishing, but swimming, right? You will come to a point in your life where you will be tired more than normal if you're having excess body weight or body mass, okay? And then I think that's Anthony Joshua's problem. And he will get that kind of flack, and it does not help him. Or should I say, it doesn't help the perception of the public for him to go in overweight the way he did, or over bulked up. Because if his perception is, hey, I'm a big, strong, ripped fighter who can beat me, well, we got our answer that night, okay, in 2019 in June. Okay, so I don't think it really has a lot to do with how good you look. I just saw Creed over here. Okay, and Adonis Creed, played by Michael B. Jordan, was ripped as shit. Tony Bellew was not, but who won that damn fight? You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how you're built. It doesn't matter how you appear. What matters is, how good are you really? How good in shape are you? Is your body comfortable enough to do what your body needs it to do in certain situations? That's what you look at when you're thinking of Anthony Joshua, because we've seen in the Andy Ruiz fight and the Vladimir Klitschko fight, that was the warning. The Andy Ruiz fight was the disaster. So you have to ask yourself, how did that benefit Anthony Joshua by having that muscle mass? It didn't. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he has to figure out a way to drop that weight. And I think he knows, but he may not, based on his weight gain against Pulev. He might not just want to admit that that was the case. But then again, people, we don't know what was going on with Anthony Joshua at the time. We don't know, because we haven't read the book, and he hasn't written a book for us to read the book. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua looking shredded ahead of his fight with Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.